beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. My name is Christine. You can call me Chris. And welcome to another All Signs Tarot. Today we are going into your twin flame connection. Twin flame reading, divine masculine, divine feminine energies. This is a timeless reading. Trust the timing. If you want to look at the playlist, the twin flame readings are linked below in the video description. Also, here at the Tarot Closet on the playlist tab, you will also find the All Signs Tarot, Love Tarot readings, all 12 zodiac signs and more. So feel free to explore. Let's take a look at the energy. What is going on in your twin flame connection today? The Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. I know I'm moving slow, but I am still moving toward you. I want to build a life with you that hasn't changed. Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. You saw that donkey on there. Interesting. Known for being pretty stubborn. It's kind of like a reversal energy, really. I want to take a look at the energies. Yeah, this is real clear. Look, there's so much left unsaid. This is a runner. Seven of Swords. Real validation here, your twin flame. We have a runner on our hands. This Knight of Swords energy, there's so much left unsaid, really. And I'm wondering if that might be coming through today. Let's see what is going on. Seven of Swords energy, Aquarius and Uranus energy. The Knight of Swords, Libra and Mercury. And that Three of Pentacles, Mars and Capricorn. The Knight of Pentacles, Virgo and Mercury. Actually, I want to move it a little more. So as far as zodiac signs go, take it or leave it. You know, there's a lot coming in. This is your twin flame. This is your reading, or it's not your reading. The Fool is here. I want to move the energy a little more, but it's not moving anymore. This is it. It's here. It's starting. The Fool is here. Look at the energy on your card today. Look at the rainbow behind and the mountains. It's like all these obstacles here and challenges, but all this hopeful energy here. And look at the Wolf kind of approaching, taking a chance, holding on to hope for a new path forward. This is what they're still holding on to. Ten of Swords, there's a couple of things. It is in the partnership placement. It's a really strong validation for me, twin flame, of where you both are. This is a no contact, no communication, separation energy around you and your twin flame. How things got to this point where you are now in separation was harsh. It's painful. That's the Ten of Swords energy. I mean, look at the swords here. A broken egg, two of them fallen out of the nest. The bird is kind of squawking. Somebody's sort of standing over listening. It's a divine messenger energy. I have to tell you, gosh, I feel them in this energy. I feel both of you in this energy. It's questioning things. Heartbroken as the eggs have fallen out. And two eggs at that. The possibilities of what it could have been. What they're still holding on to. Yeah, the World card is in reverse. The High Priestess. The connection in this energy, the telepathic energy, the psychic energy, the connection between the two of you, divine feminine energy, Cancer, but also the energy of some things that are hidden here. Look, it's a bat upside down. It almost has some of that Hanged Man energy. This is where they are in this Ten of Swords. It's strong. The World card is in reverse, and it's where their energy is really strong. You're both in different lives there are still things going on. In this particular situation, it could be also that there is something going on in the way of a connection they're in the Ten of Swords. Could be. It's really more connecting to the two of you. And we'll move on some more here. But in this World card energy, there are lessons to be learned. There are goals to be reached. There are obstacles to be met and overcome. Sometimes some karmic debts that need to be paid, and it hasn't happened yet. It's still, you're in different lives. There are things between you, which, by the way, for a lot of you, that could include distance. No, that's interesting. It felt like more than one card. The Six of Pentacles is here. The King of Swords in reverse. The Chariot. So you're not in contact. That's been clear to me. There is some kind of apologetic energy here, but you haven't received an apology. They think about it. They're writing stuff in their head mostly, but I think they're writing things as well, and then they don't send it. They may even have deleted something. It feels more like here, look, the kitty corner energy, and I say that because there are certain people who are using things I say in readings that are not theirs. Yeah. So this Chariot energy, the Moon in Cancer, look how almost even on this Chariot energy, they almost look like, I don't know, a little bit depleted somehow. Is that a bear with snow on them? Look, there's the heart. It's in the victory wreath. Matters of the heart, but this is about the feelings, and they oftentimes want to write you, and I feel like sometimes they've broken some silence. Sometimes, though, I have to tell you, it's encoded messages. So if you're connected online, they're posting things on purpose for you to see and know that it's like for you. So it could be music, particular memes or pictures that are meant to, well, they're meant to kind of trigger you, because you are connected telepathically. So they are definitely sending messages. It is really super clear. But they're also wanting to actually pick up the phone or send a message, and they just chicken out again, or they delete it. Yeah, and that's because it's the Emperor in reverse. So we are dealing in a divine masculine energy. And I want to remind you that's not about gender. You know, we all have divine feminine and divine masculine energies. This is a divine masculine energy, and there is this feeling of somehow kind of like depletion, like they're not feeling in control, because one of the things that I'm hearing is because they weren't expecting this. They thought they were just going to kind of move on and everything was going to go back to the way it was. And it hasn't. It has not. Mars and Aries energy here, and it's connecting again with the Chariot. This Cancer energy, the Six of Wands, like losing this confidence they have when they think about sending something. And if they have, again, they just delete it really quickly. Well, I say maybe even, but it kind of just does feel like there's a nocturnal thing going on, you know? Yeah. It's coming in again. There's so much left unsaid. That was coming in the beginning of your reading. There's so much left unsaid that's not being said. King of Swords in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse. They are saying it in other ways. It's through music. It's through things they're posting, if you're able to see. And it might even be through things that other people are saying. Boy, they're really in this energy. Four of Swords. The Knight of Wands. Is that a meerkat? Why do I always forget the name? I almost think that's what's here in the Chariot. Anyway, this Four of Swords, a real strong validation of where things are. Look, it's here with the Ten of Swords. Yeah. It's where you go after the Three of Swords. They're heartbroken. They're here. This is an energy validating for me that again, how you got here, how things ended, or why they're here in this, what the last interactions were. You know what I mean? That it was hurtful and intense and sad. And it's almost like the delay around this person, though. I don't know what they were telling themselves. But look, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, it's a 66. And that's an imbalanced energy, which is not surprising. And our 6 energy connecting us directly with the 6 major arcana, the Lover's card. Oh my gosh, I'm just punning in my heart as I say that, because that is a connection to, that's the heart chakra, which is out of whack around this person, because they've been, your twin flame has been trying, and I don't know that they know they're a twin flame, has been trying to just move on, and there's this energy of knowing what this is, you know, but still not moving toward the communication in the traditional sense. So angel, numbers, music. Wow. I want to bring in Queen of Swords. Channeled song messages for you today, but I am traveling and I do not have the channeled song messages with me. Queen of Swords. Here, connecting with the Four of Swords. The Truth. But also look, the counterpart to our King of Swords, who's in reverse. Again, the imbalance around the communication. Both of you here. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. The Page of Wands is in reverse. The Moon is in reverse. The Death card, gosh, is in reverse. Oh, the Ten of Cups is in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. Okay, so this is really validating because they're really in this energy, remembering really everything. It's a nostalgic energy. This is also you're my person energy. Now, it can be you've known each other for a long time, but that's also a feeling. And it's here today. It's strong. You are home to me energy. There is a reunion energy on here. It does connect with our Chariot, you know, in the upright, but the Emperor in reverse, the Knight of Swords. This is just everything they want to say to you. The Wheel of Fortune, it's kind of throwing me for a loop. You know, it's a turning point, a new cycle kind of energy. And I will tell you, it is connected to the throat chakra. So I'm wondering if you are, well, if you're going to get that message or phone call, possibly. But I also feel like a lot of what this is around what you're hearing here today, what you're picking up on, if you're not already, to pay attention to the angel numbers, to the music, to the synchronicities, to the things that are movies, whatever, you know, because they're like sending you a barrage of them. They have not let you go here. They broke promises for sure. Knight of Cups in reverse. Scorpio and Pluto energy. They know that. And that's part of the approach. That's the word I want to use, is the approach that's here. It's sort of like, I want to reach out and say these things to you, but I'm just afraid. But there's something coming in at the bottom of the deck. There's also this energy. Whoa. It's the Two of Cups. And as I was saying, there's this energy of, yeah, there's so much left unsaid, and I want to tell you how I feel, the Two of Cups, but there's some fear and insecurity around it. The elephants are here again as well. Where did we see those elephants? Where did we see those elephants? The Six of Cups fell down. It's here. Yeah, they're here as well in the Two of Cups. Venus and Cancer energy. The High Priestess. The Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune. A lot of things that are left unsaid here that maybe you know or maybe you don't know, but I just want to tell you that it's clear the message is coming through that they love you. The revealing energy here in our High Priestess. The Two of Cups. The music is, okay, so I am hearing, if I, what is the name of that song? If the world was ending, you'd come over, right? If the world was ending, that's a song. JD something. Okay, anyway, that's the song that is coming in. And that's the other thing, the revealing energy, the moon in reverse. The truth is, I love you, I still love you, I've always loved you. I've been trying to deny it. The Death card is here. The thing about the Death card is, yeah, obviously there's an energy here of not being in contact, not communicating. It's really strong. Twin flame separation is really very clear here. But the other thing, Scorpio energy, by the way, it's around really big changes and a transformational energy, transformative. And that's definitely coming here around this person. And I do have to validate also with the Ten of Cups in reverse that I feel like there is something going on also within that World card in reverse around this person and then the life that they're in. So there definitely could be, it could be connecting to this Ten of Cups in reverse. A breakup of sorts, but I'm just going to leave it at that. Yeah, and the Ace of Cups in reverse is really, really, really strongly connected to what happened here because there were some really big broken promises. There's a lot of disappointment and sadness here. There's heartbreak here. Queen of Pentacles in reverse as well. The thing about the Queen of Pentacles in reverse for me, look here with the Queen of Swords. This is somebody who has been telling themselves whatever they've needed to tell themselves to kind of move on with things, to continue on, to live their life. But we're also we're getting a snapshot of where things are right now, and it's really super clear. Six of Cups. The High Priestess, Two of Cups is just kind of screaming out, thinking of you, and sending this I love you energy. But as far as reaching out I want to bring in some channeled love messages. Actually, you know what? I want to bring in some oracle, which I'm not reading it in reverse, by the way. Not feeling particularly confident to break the silence. It's both a matter of ego, but also there's some fear, I guess, because it's almost, yeah, nothing's really changing that much. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, look what's at the bottom of the deck. Divine timing. My gosh. There's a clock here that's past it. There's a clock that's too early. Almost. This would be the timing. It's right on the 3, divine timing. When things move forward, the Chariot, the Two of Cups. It is in divine timing, the twin flame connection, you know, coming out of separation. It's definitely not the same for everybody, and it's not here. The moon is here. What have they been hiding? Well, we already know the moon is in reverse. The truth and the clarity here is that I do love you. I still love you. I've always loved you. By the way, the Death card connecting with that Ten of Swords as well. Yeah, it's been a really strong energy the last couple of weeks since twin flame readings have been coming back, actually, that there's maybe something third-party ending too. They are manifesting you. Manifestation, look, it's right here on the Two of Cups in divine timing. Oh my gosh, seeing you as a soulmate. Because you can see the two people here on the moon. Right here, what they've been hiding. They see you as their soulmate. So like I said earlier, I don't feel like this twin flame knows that what that is. Twin flame energy, I mean. Seeing you as their soulmate is really super clear. Growth. It's connecting with the Six of Cups. So for me, that's an energy of just some of the time that has passed and some of what they're realizing, because that is clear. Intuition. Super strong energy today. The moon in reverse, the High Priestess, and now intuition here. I tell you what, the telepathic energy is super strong. They are sending you messages all over the place. They are here in this energy rooted. For me, this is, well, it does connect with the root chakra, which the Emperor is in. Also the World card, and interestingly enough, they're both in reverse. It's like roots that their roots go deep where they are, I feel like, in the life they're in. And those energies in reverse are this person who is not really actively changing that at the moment, although there's some change underway. A slow wake-up energy, look, the Bear, Explorer, and there could be oceans apart for some of you. The Bear is on what's like a globe. You can see standing on an ocean. This direction kind of energy, the map. Growth. I just feel like that's around the time that's passed, and also a lot of the epiphanies that they're having now. I want to bring in some, actually, just going with my intuition, obviously, and this is what wants to come in right now. The Tarot Closet, channeled love messages. Love messages from your person, from their higher self. There's a lot of them coming in. Twin flame, I wake up with you on my mind. I go to sleep with you on my mind. And I have a confession to make. I think it's that they love you and they're manifesting you, but let's see. Yeah, that's what it is. I love you. It's been a very strong energy, and yeah, just really validating hearing that come in, and there it is. I was trying to make this stay here. Okay. It was my fault. How things ended, how they behaved, how they ran. We saw that Seven of Swords. It's a runner. I talked to my friends about you, twin flame. And I think of you 24/7. You're on my mind all the time. Again, when I wake up, when I'm awake, before I go to bed, I want to talk, but I'm scared. Now that's been a really, really, really strong energy. I know I made a wrong decision. It was my fault. That's here with promises broken. Did you notice I sent a message? Okay, so that's been a validation too. I feel like for a lot of you that did happen. I want to tell you the truth. I think of you 24/7 and I want to talk, but I'm scared. Do you miss me? You are my destiny. I'm thinking of you. And I'm missing you so much. So revealing that. And I want to bring in some little itty bitty love messages today. That wasn't straight. They're coming in threes, at least the first two. Bottom of the deck. I feel your energy. That's the Two of Cups. That's the synergy, the sharing of thoughts and feelings. And I tell you what, the Moon in reverse, the High Priestess, the Intuition card, the Moon also in the upright. There is just a whole lot of dreaming about you, sending you telepathic messages big time. My world is dark without you. You are the love of my life. This is how they're seeing it. Soulmate energy, love of their life. And I'm hiding my true feelings. Yeah, they have been. It's right there on the Moon. But we also have the Moon in reverse and the Two of Cups. I am always with you. I fear you have moved on. I understand. I want that for you. But I also don't. We will be together someday. I believe it. To you. The last channeled love message. You won't even believe it. It's just so what your reading's been. It's been clear. Look. I am sending you telepathic messages. This is real goosebumpy. Twin flame. You're not imagining it. The movies, the music, the dreams, the synchronicities, it's all connecting. It's all leading back to your twin flame. They are sending you a massive amount of telepathic messages. Wow. You've been here from the beginning to the end. You know what that is. So wow. Beautiful twin flame. Thank you for watching today, beautiful soul. I'm sending you love as always, and I look forward to seeing you at another love tarot reading, at another twin flame reading. Until next time.